Hello everyone, this is Pat with Empowering by Design, and this is Smokey, our token black cat for the month of October. Like, oh, Smokey. And our pumpkin's here for our reading on the Daily Oracle card reading for Tuesday, October 18th, 2011. For today's reading, I'm going to be calling on the Archangels, just to get an idea of who is working with us this week. So we call upon the Archangels, the beloved Archangels, for any messages they have for us and for who's working with us through this week of October the 17th through the 21st and 22nd. So let's call on the Archangels and see who's working with us. Okay, there's two that flipped out here. One is Raziel, spiritual understanding. Okay, Raziel is a great teacher, and I know there's a lot of you who are exploring new things out there. Okay, this speaks to spiritual knowledge and gaining a greater understanding of certain spiritual concepts. So you know, you might get what I call the divine download, something like that today, or an opportunity to learn more and something new, or understand a concept a little bit better. So the message on the card says, I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. And what you have up here is that you can see this image of the star and the dove, and so it's a little bit about what they call sacred geometry and learning. I feel like it's a little bit about learning how science and spirituality mix. And actually one of the great authors that we have around these days who's really helped to marry those two things, spirituality, what indigenous peoples and tribes have known for ages, and modern science is Greg Braden. He has a new book out, Deep Truth, but if you read his books, Fractal Time or The God Code and other things like that, he really does help people get a pardon me, a greater understanding. So Raziel is here today encouraging us to explore and expand our understanding of spiritual concepts. Okay, and the other card that came out, I have to figure out a good place to put this today, is Azrael, Archangel Azrael, for comfort. And the card says, I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. Okay, and this goes out to some people out there who may have recently lost loved ones or experienced some kind of loss. Archangel Azrael is an angel who helps us to connect with our deceased loved ones. And even if you personally haven't lost someone, he can help you at the level of, friend or coworker to extend comfort to someone. Yes, and Smokey's looking for some comfort today too. Azrael can help you in that capacity, to extend that comfort, to help you to know what the right thing is to say or to do for that person. So he's both bringing you comfort in this message and offering you help as to be like an earth angel to bring comfort to somebody else. And he's an angel of transitions. He helps people, with beginnings and endings, or endings and beginnings, if you want to look at it that way. And he really is a very gentle, loving angel. And I also feel like if some of you out there know someone who is just, on that verge, we've all on that verge in the sense of maybe they're terminally ill, but they haven't passed yet. And we've all been in a situation sometime, well, maybe not all, but many of us out there have been in that situation where someone is just so close to passing on, and maybe you just are hoping that they'll make that peaceful transition so they can stop suffering in the physical world. Archangel Azrael is the angel to call upon to help that person with that transition. Okay, so, but in some way, it's about bringing comfort to a friend or to someone that you know, and extending that hand of you know, like the gentle hand on the back of comfort, you know. So that opportunity may come to you today, or Azrael may be there simply to teach you how to be that, how to give that extension of comfort. And coupled with the spiritual understanding card that Raziel is bringing us today, you know, it's expanding your understanding of that whole process of being a comfort to someone who is maybe terminally ill or dying, or the deceased, or someone who's going through that process. Okay, so, and especially, it's not surprising given that we're coming up on Halloween, which was at least the holiday of Halloween, which is actually originally known as in Celtic traditions as Samhain, the day of the deceased, All Hallows Eve. It's a time when the veil is considered to be the thinnest, and it was a day of hallowing, or to hallow means to honor or venerate your loved ones. So it's a time of remembering them and their what they were to you in your lifetime. So it's not a surprise that these cards come up around this time as we approach Halloween. And also, you know, here in the United States in November, we'll be approaching Veterans Day, where we honor our war veterans and the people who have given service to our country in the armed services. So, and maybe in your country there's a similar kind of holiday where you honor your deceased loved ones in some capacity. So that is our message for today. I hope you have a lovely Tuesday, and I look forward to speaking with you again soon. Whoops, Smokey knocked all our cards down. Don't knock the